Nigga, pesa glitch bug.
Oh yeah?
Did you watch Hybe?
We're starting.
Oh, cool. Did you watch Hybe, by the way?
Come and get it. It's not 7. 안녕하세요. got 7입니다. Hey. Welcome to the first episode of this mess of a podcast. That's how we're gonna start out. We're just gonna do
titled.
Oh yeah, possibly
titled
working title Thirstin. We might keep it, we might not. Let's see how it goes. And we are. You want to introduce yourself first?
Mode.
Okay.
I gotta go first.
Why not? You have the prettier background. Okay, she doesn't want to go first.
Hi guys. Damn. My name's Crystal. I'm a Taurus. I ult the boys got 7.
Look
twice.
Around your room.
I am looking wavy, NCT.
So all of NCT.
Yeah, but I prefer wavy over NCT.
Okay.
And and vi.
I like to pronounce it as way, but sure.
It's pronounced vi.
Okay.
So
tomato, potato, potato.
Get it together.
Continue.
Gravity and ATs as well. And I think I'm missing one, but I'll figure that out down the line.
And I am Damien. You can call me Dame. I ult the boys, Stray Kids, Fromis. At this point, fucking Luna, Red Velvet twice, P1 Harmony, and CIX. Those are like all of my top. I know it's a lot. I'm kind of like a dumpster of
He calls
K-pop.
them 6, by the way.
Yes, I call them 6, okay?
It bothers me so much.
No, I call them 6 and CIX. It flip-flops. It depends on the mood, It depends on the vibe. The vibe check,
Yeah, I guess. And I have, if you guys think I'm familiar from somewhere, I do have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Crystallized K-pop. It has been inactive for about 2 years now, but that's okay. I'm gonna revive it sometime, eventually.
True.
So yeah, that's us so far. That's what we got so far.
Don't cut me out yet. I'm
Yeah.
My social medias are Thrafter. I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna start streaming. So find me on Twitch, Thrafter_. And let's see. Let's just name some of our interests outside. Well, maybe not outside of K-pop, but in the whole thing of K-pop. I do a lot of K-pop. I'm like a dumpster of K-pop knowledge. Yo, if there was like a K-pop professor, I'd go for the role for that. I'd want to be the professor. So I listen to a lot of K-pop. I pretty much only listen to K-pop, and I've been doing that for a couple years now. I read a lot of books, mostly audiobooks, but I read a lot of fantasy and nonfiction books. I am super into Zelda and Harry Potter and video games. And Crystal, your interests? Oh, and K-dramas, specifically any that have Jin Young in it. And Korean shows, survival shows, blah 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 blah, all that bullshit, because this is a K-pop podcast.
Yeah, I feel like if you intake some sort of Korean media like K-pop or K-dramas, you basically fall into the rest of the categories.
That's
eventually.
True.
I'm not saying everyone does, but at some point you watch something because your favorite actor was on it, or because your idol group was on it, like something of the sorts of like Weekly Idol, Annoying Brothers, or something like that.
Okay.
I said Annoying Brothers? It's
yes,
Knowing
you
Brothers.
Did. Knowing Brothers, not Annoying Brothers. Oh, and also anime. Her interests. Crystal, please go.
My interests, I do dabble in the anime.
Same.
Very, very huge MCU fan. I've watched every single Marvel movie ever.
I'm learning.
Almost every Marvel show as of now.
Don't choke.
Games. I don't know. My mind goes blank.
She's not a gamer.
I'm not a gamer, but I play games.
I'm a gamer.
The thing is, with me though, I do have a lot of interests that unless I like remember off the top of my head, which I'm probably not going to, that what I just said sounded like it didn't make sense.
Just push through
I
the
have
paint.
a lot of interest. I just have a lot of interest, and I feel like until someone brings it up, I'm not going to remember that I was interested in it. You know what I mean?
Something okay. Like we'll just spat out.
So
those are your
my number ones are K-pop, anime, because I'm really trying to get back into anime, and true crime stories like murder mysteries, murder documentaries. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos right now.
We'll have
just, like people playing.
Yeah, we'll have other episodes for all that other stuff, but this is gonna be mainly K-pop.
And MCU is like my biggest. Like besides all this K-pop stuff, I have a shit ton of MCU collectibles.
When I finally catch up, that's when we'll do an episode on that because I am very far behind on MCU.
Other than that, I just feel like I have your typical hobbies. Like I tend to read and I collect photo cards and I do makeup. So basically, that's it for
now. So what are we gonna be talking about today, Crystal? I like putting you on the spot to see how you react. That's great.
Guys,
and
I
don't know if you're heartbroken.
Guys, in terms of gender neutral.
True.
Right.
Everyone.
Right.
So everyone.
For the viewers at home, for the listeners at home.
Chat.
I don't know if you heard
What'd you say?
This. Chat. Are you crying as much as I cried last night? Because Lay from EXO decided to leave SM.
Which I did not hear about. She brought this to my attention today.
Yeah, he announced it last night. It was about 2 a.m. New York time, I want to say, that he's leaving SM Entertainment, but he did word in his letter that he's not leaving EXO. He's specifically leaving SM Entertainment. It's a sad day for EXO-Ls.
Honestly, yeah.
From perspective of my best friend, who's like a hardcore ult for EXO, she's never got the chance to see them in New York as OT9.
I've never got the chance to see them at all, so I feel that.
She's been wanting to see them. She's literally like waiting for all of them to get out of the military, and here comes Lay dropping the bomb. Like,
he's like, yeah, you thought,
dude. I'm out of here. But I wanted to see where you would think that where would like EXO go from here, because this could go two ways, right? The rest of the members, since they're only needing Kai, they only need Kai and Sehun to finish their military services. The rest of the members could basically just do their solo albums like as they are doing right now. Because Suho just dropped his comeback this week, and more than likely when Baekhyun gets out, he's gonna do another album.
Oh, you know it. That's my boy.
I know he's gonna be writing about the war, bro. He's literally gonna be like,
what's it called? Me and my cousin. We like to give nicknames to idols, and Baekhyun is Bacon, so that's my crispy bacon out here.
Yeah, I used to call him Bacon too.
See, it's a thing that people call him, and I'm like, yo, crispy bacon.
Everyone calls him Bacon at some point.
That's true. That's true.
If you don't know how to pronounce Korean, you don't know how to pronounce his name. It's whatever. It's kind of hard, like firsthand.
Baekhyun. I guess. Okay, continuing.
Right. And since Lay's leaving SM, does that mean the rest of the members are gonna join him and leave SM like the way GOT7 did, basically? Like GOT7 all collectively left JYP, but they're still going to produce music on the GOT7 title.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you think EXO's gonna do that?
Okay, so here's my thoughts on that. SM is really good to some of them, not all of them, but some of them. No offense. Well, it's not their fault. It's fucking SM. SM fucking sucks sometimes. And I'm like a SM hoe. I fucking love everything SM. But you gotta admit, they do some of their artists fucking dirty. Cough, cough, win, cough. Don't
get me started on that man. Stop.
Okay.
I am pressed. At least I know that he's alive because he posted this thing. I was like, are you okay? Are you eating? Did you drink your water?
I'm so glad you're alive.
I'm so glad he's alive.
Honestly.
I'm so glad he's alive.
Okay. Back on topic.
Yeah.
So you know that SM does some of them dirty and some of them not dirty, you know, and I feel like they might end up splitting like not half and half, but like one or two might stay because Baekhyun's got a lot of promise staying with SM, especially with his solo career.
That's true. He has a lot of albums. That's the shit. And he sold. I think Bambi's his best selling album. I still think Bambi's his best album. Look at
that
it right there.
Amazing.
Oh, you guys can't see actually. Look at that.
But yeah, it's like the girls' generation situation where some of them left, some of them stayed. Like Taeyeon's over here popping off. I fucking love her, by the way. And
that is true.
I feel like if someone's to stay, Baekhyun would be one of them to end up staying.
I feel like SM has used Baekhyun a lot as like a spokesperson throughout the
he's like one of the faces
up
of
until
the
now that,
company.
Up until now that obviously he's in the military, they're probably like searching for which of NCT is going to be that for them.
What do you mean? It's Mark. They already gave him a solo.
Ouch, ouch. That
song was so good. That song was so good.
It is.
It really is.
It fits him so well. It fits him so. I mean, granted, he fucking wrote the song, dumbass. But it
fits him because he wrote the lyrics.
When like I listened to it like on its own, I was just like, man, this man could not have made any more perfect song for himself. Like it has the rap, the beat, the mellow chill.
Honestly.
For that. But I think so. What I'm hoping is that I never thought of it that way. I didn't really think about any of the members staying because I thought EXO. I mean, we are one EXO.
You would hope that they would do the GOT7. They would pull a GOT7 and
exactly. I'd hope they do that because it's almost the same formula. Jackson has Team Wang, and obviously he was still in the JYP while he started it, but like he went on to do his own thing. He saw how big he got, and I guess they all collectively, made the decision to leave JYP.
And now he recently released a song,
Yeah, Blow, right?
Yep. What a title.
I am such a fake Agase.
Oh my god.
I am a fake Agase, but I'm up to date with Bam Bam. Yes, sir. That man is in San Francisco right now.
Also up to date with Jin Young over here.
Chickens, I think. I don't know what basketball game. I don't really like sports like that, but he's some basketball game.
Yo, did you see the merch that they were selling with that? They had like I think shirts and jerseys and stuff, and they were fucking fire. The hoodie. There was a hoodie, and it was so good. I don't do basketball though. I do baseball. That's about it. I don't do sports, but
I don't do sports. I do volleyball.
Yeah, the little bit of sports I do is baseball. And right now, I'm still learning, so don't come at me with hardcore shit.
I just thought that I was hoping that they do that. Like they would wait for. Or at least like Suho would be the next one out but it would take a while for him because he just dropped his comeback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like they should I'm not telling them to do this, but like at some point they're probably like in the group chat like, oh shit, bro, you didn't tell us you were leaving. Why didn't you just get us out of here too? But like, I don't know. I just really hope they stay together and they get to produce more music together, just like GOT7 did with Encore.
I hope that if some of them stay, like, because I see Baekhyun and I could see Kai also staying.
I see Kyungsoo getting the fuck out of there as soon as he can.
Really? Because he's kind of having a really good solo career there, though.
His album was so good, guys. I love his album. But I feel like that man is so into his acting career right now.
True.
Especially now that he just got out. He's gonna probably take as many roles as he wants. So because he wouldn't be so focused on music, he'd get out and he'd just join Lay if Lay would just have his own company.
True.
And be like, are you down if I drop just this and this and that whenever the fuck I can or whenever the fuck I want?
Yeah, it'll be more of a want, not a
necessity.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, I mean, we don't know how SM rolls, but, like, SM would probably be like, are you just going to sit there or are you going to drop something until we can get profit from it, in a way?
Yeah, because they're money hungry. Let's be real.
I mean, look at NCT, dude.
Ha ha.
Look at them right there. Ha ha ha. They're right there. Look at all my light sticks.
That's some
NCT,
of them.
Fuck out of here. But yeah, just chat, what do you guys think?
I want to. Yeah, I'm curious to see what other people think. I'm curious to see how it goes. I really want to know how it goes.
Do you guys want them to stay together? Do you guys want them to do their own way? If some people do find when members leave groups that this is just their way of maturing and making their own music.
Yep.
Granted, like for example, Bam Bam.
Yo, Bam Bam popped off.
His music was completely different from what I expected from him.
Yeah, for real. His music's fucking fire though. It's amazing.
It's so good. You Give, on the other hand, when he said he was doing AOMG, I was like, I already know where this shit's going. We're going straight to the sex music, aren't we, bro? We're going straight to the sex music.
Of course.
And I wasn't wrong.
Especially.
He dropped sex music.
Especially under AMOG. AOMG.
Exactly.
Fuck. I fucked it up. Whatever.
But Bam Bam just like, okay. I did not know you could go that way. But
not something I was expecting.
Some people think that when members do their own thing or they do their solos, like if they like part from a group entirely, like on their own ways, that they would mature and make their own stuff.
Yeah, which is also good because, you know, growth, but it's just sad. It's bittersweet is what it is, because it ends up being a really good thing for the artist, but then for the fans who really like them as a group, it's a little disappointing.
Yeah.
But honestly, I have no problem with them pulling a GOT7, especially. I know that GOT7 like it kind of feels like they lied a little bit. Just saying.
Because where's the music?
What happened?
Where's the music?
For real. What
they
happened?
Said Encore and Dip. They literally said we're gonna give you an encore and fucking left.
Listen, that's
I'm
better.
waiting.
That's better, but not surprising than Jin Young, because Jin Young was like, okay, I'm gonna drop one song and bye, I'm an actor.
Yo, if I was a Jin Young fan, too bad. I mean, good thing I'm not a Jin Young fan, because I would have been pissed.
I'm so sad about that.
The man gave you crumbs. The man gave you crumbs, dude.
Hey, Dive is an amazing song. Don't you fucking come at me. I'll fucking I will fight for that song.
His only backup. That's his only backup.
Yeah, that's his only song. Listen, it's not my fault. He literally dropped a whole ass movie today. So I mean, well, he wasn't.
That is true.
He wasn't the main character, but it doesn't matter. He was a supporting character, and he was pretty damn good. Anytime I can see Jin Young with a gun, I'm fine. I love that.
He had a gun?
Yeah, it's like a action, not drama. It's fuck. What the fuck is? I don't know how to describe it.
This segues.
It's just an action movie.
Next topic, right?
What else do you want to talk about? Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh my god, you're so good. Oh my god.
Jin Young's movie being
Why do you think I brought it up?
Out of the two.
Yeah, because it just came out literally today, and I was like, I'm gonna watch that shit, because when it comes to like K-drama film stuff like that, I only watch K-dramas pretty much strictly at this point if Jin Young's in them, to be honest, unless there's other people that I like in them. Like I've fallen behind. I need to watch like It's Okay to Not Be Okay, because Giddy from Miss 9 is in there. I want to watch there's one on Netflix that I want to watch that has oh my god, what's his name? X1 boy who's in Way.
Yohan!
Yes, Yohan. Has Yohan. I want to watch that one.
He has like 2 of them, I think.
And I pretty much only end up watching like dramas that are like fucking.
Dude, I watched the one Yohan's in it. It's not that good.
No? Aw. So
no, I literally only because of him.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna watch it anyways because of him.
It's so cringe. I'm like, Yohan, no, you're not like this. Please change the script. Change the script.
I still haven't finished.
I Love So Beautiful, something like that.
I still haven't finished. Yeah, I still haven't finished the one with Yoon in it. Fucking, I know, fake to be. I know. I'm mostly.
I finished that.
I know.
And I don't watch shit.
Yeah, she really doesn't. I gotta finish that. Dude. I really have to finish that, because him and it's Jihoon, right? That's in there too.
Yeah. I know. Oh, dude, you have to watch it, because I have to finish sat through Jihoon. I literally am like, this motherfucker's getting on my fucking nerves. Like, can we get Younghoon on the screen, please?
Jihoon's the best part of that. I refuse to say anything else.
Character is so like cringe, because he's such a go-getter, and I was like, ugh.
It's
but it was so fun seeing
It's cute.
I
Come
hate
on.
cute. I find cute so cringe now, and that's all because of K-dramas. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
like all the cute, sensitive things. I'm like, that's so disgusting. Can we
this is why
Can
I only watch like cop dramas,
seconds?
dude. This is why I watch like cop dramas, like mysteries and investigation kind of dramas.
I don't watch dramas that much unless they're rom-com, but they're more on the com side than the rom side. They just have to be really
I like
funny,
the more thrillers and actiony.
My favorite actor has to be the lead role, the side character.
Yeah, for real.
He has to be in it. If not, it's up.
If not, it's not getting watched.
If none of those are on like the description or anything,
then it's not getting watched.
Then it's more than likely a majority watch drama like Squid Games or All of Us Are Dead. I would watch that.
I still have to watch Squid Game. I know. It's nasty that I still haven't watched that. Listen.
It's been how long?
It was so huge. Listen,
they're making a goddamn second season at this point.
Listen, exactly, and that's when I'm gonna watch the first season. Listen, the thing is, when things blow the fuck up, I tend to shy away from them. I don't know why. I just do.
I do that with music.
Yeah, that too. But that's why I still haven't watched it yet. But like, you know, we'll watch the popular shit too. Like, oh my god,
all of us.
I'm out here trying to watch anything that I use in because, to be honest, I never watched anything with her in it until Hotel de Luna. Did you watch Hotel de Luna?
No, I didn't watch that.
Oh my god, it was so fucking good, dude.
I know Song Kang was in it. I watched it just because of Song Kang.
For real. But IU was so good. I gained so much respect for her after watching her as an actor. I was like, yo.
I heard a lot of people say that about her. Like, they really thought that this was, like, such a good boost for her, like, acting career.
It was, yeah. I became a fan of her acting because of this. And after that, I gained so much respect for her. And then she popped off over here with Lilac and everything, like, Celebrity, everything. That album was fire too. I'm just saying. Those are my top two female solo artists. IU and I'm a liar. Hold on. Top three because Queen Chang'e has to be number one. I refuse to give it to anyone else. Oh shit, 4. Sunmi. Sunmi exists. Oh fuck, I hate this.
Keeps getting longer.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, but those are my top 4. It's IU, Taeyeon, not in order. This is not in order. IU, Taeyeon, Chang'e, and Sunmi. Those are like my top 4 female solo artists because they're fucking amazing. Let's be real.
I listen to the most is Chang'e and Sunmi. Like the most.
Yeah, they're more like. Actually, I can't even say that. I was gonna say they're more pop, but they're also. So is Taeyeon, and well, Taeyeon's a bit more on the pop ballady side of things, which I have no problem with. I fucking love Taeyeon. Taeyeon might be my number 1. I don't know. I don't want to do a ranking right now. We'll save that for another episode. What's another topic that you wanted to talk about? Because I'm blanking on things to say.
Wait, I went I was fucking zoned out, dude. I'm so sorry. What?
You have it in the chat. What's the next topic?
I was gonna say, in terms of K-dramas, I really haven't watched anything. Like I said, I've only tried to watch comedy shows, and I watch kind of like variety, but not very variety because it's still kind of romantic. But I watched a drama a long time ago. It was on Viki that I watched it, but Viki actually doesn't have it anymore.
What was it called? Do you remember?
Fuck me.
No, I don't think that's what it was called. I'm sorry.
I forgot, but I think Chalenu was in it.
Thought you were gonna say child. I have Mark on the brain. You know?
Mate.
Yeah.
No, I think Chalenu was in it. Song Min-jae was in it. I think that's his name. Is that Song Min-jae or Park Min-jae? And my favorite actor, Yoon Shi-yoon.
One of those.
He was like the lead role. So that's what I mean. Like, I literally don't watch a drama unless Shi-yoon's in it.
Yeah, see, that's me with Jin Young. That is literally me with Jin Young. But yeah, so we watch dramas. We watch like popular ones and ones that have our favorite people in it. Other than that,
really,
we don't
really
watch them, to be honest. Huh?
There has to be like really funny ones. Oh, you know actually which one I tried to get into because it's like I heard it was funny, but I didn't know that it was a funny drama until because
which one?
Storyline was it's called Run On.
Run On.
But
oh, I've heard.
I started watching it because the boys shared an OST for that.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, oh shit, OST. I think this was the first OST for a drama ever.
That's funny. That's why I know of it.
That's why I started watching it. I was like, oh my god, the boys is doing OST. I think it was Chani and Hyunjae and so many else. I don't remember specifically. So I started watching the first few episodes, and it's really cute. It's funny, but I never finished it. And now the boys are just dropping OSTs left and right because I believe Chani's gonna drop another one.
Another one? He just had one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we love that. You know, the life of a main vocal, an amazing main vocal.
He's such a Taurus. Ah! His birthday's right before mine, guys. We share 24-hour radiance of our birthdays.
I was gonna say you do not share birthdays. What the fuck are you on about? But then you said 24
shut
hours.
Up. It has to be at least for 24 hours apart. Yeah. I mean, me and Jenna's on another level because Jenna's on fucking 23rd, bro.
Oh my
god, come on, man.
You were so close, but so far.
But Bam, May 2nd, baby.
Oh my god.
Like 2-3 days after mine, as he should. That's why I love him.
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
What I wanted to talk about, actually, I did want to talk about, I believe this is Hybe's new girl group.
Yes.
But, like, official, I didn't know. Damien told me today that Fromis 9 is under Hybe.
Fromis 9 has been under Hybe for the longest.
I did not know that. Were they always there? Like, were they always under Hybe?
Bro, oh my god, because they were under...
Weren't they under that?
Here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. Fromis has been a mess because they've just been transferred through...
See, that's what I mean!
All of these fucking agencies. They were on the same one one was on, which I believe was Off the Record. And then
I don't fucking know what One was under. I just like their shit so much.
That's true.
I'm just like,
but you know, under those fucking assholes, you know, they were too focused on One and didn't give Fromis shit. There was a period where there was over a year hiatus of Fromis, which was insane.
I remember. Was that before or after KCON that they came?
That was after KCON. Yeah, I think they dropped one more thing. Yeah, they dropped Fun, and then that long ass hiatus happened.
Oh yeah.
And then it was Fun, KCON, and then just silence for the longest time. And then after off the record, I think there was one more, but I can't remember. And then they went to Pledis. And then, you know, Pledis doesn't know how to treat girl groups. So that was...
The person standing in me is yelling right now.
I know,
God,
dude, I know.
So much.
Me too. Yo. The other day, fucking Thirstin V, Get It came on. And all I could think was like, wow, look, so much wasted potential, dude.
Dude, oh my god! But
so much wasted potential.
Yenna is thriving on Instagram. Yenna does whatever she wants. She she goes on live. She has a whole bunch of like Q&As. She's so cute. She's so fun to like. I don't want to say interact with because I've never interacted with her, but she's just like really fun to watch on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. And then, I think, then at some point they got put under Pledis, and then for Pledis, my cousin can tell you better because he's like a hard, or I'm a hard Fromis stan. I just don't know as much as he does because I came later. He put me on them really, and when we get to the girl group episode, we're gonna have him on. Trust me. But they went to Pledis.
I did not know that.
You know that, and there's gonna be a boy group episode, obviously.
Oh hell yeah!
But they went to Pledis, and then Pledis got taken over by Hybe. That's why 17's under Hybe.
Okay, I remember that's why I didn't recognize it. But okay, so this is why I was like.
That's why. Hold on, real quick.
Talked about it earlier.
Real quick. That's why when they had that like Hybe little concert thing, like the mini thing. I'm sure you've seen clips of 17 there. The Fromis was there performing too. It was all the people from Hybe. It was like TXT, Fromis, 17, and like they're two solo artists that for the life of me, their name escapes me right now. I can't remember. Yeah, that's the thing. They're not like super popular in terms of they're not like K-pop soloists. That's why.
That's so big brain of Hybe though to have like because okay, not to like glorify Pledis, but like 17 makes the sexiest and insane prettiest music. They literally go
forgot to
ranges.
mention I forgot to mention 17 when I was saying my favorites. And that's really sad. God damn. Yeah, but yes, 17's fucking amazing. I love them so much.
They have no bad song, no bad title track. They're literally always so entertaining. They're like performing wise, they're hilarious. Off stage wise. Exactly.
Yeah.
So like 17 is such a big group, like
question,
overall, not
have
just
you
like
watched have you watched Going 17? It's like their show on YouTube. Any bits or pieces of it?
I watched it when I got into them way back.
Okay. Well, there's this channel that does edits of the episodes, and it basically cuts down like hour-long episodes into like 15 minutes. It's a great fucking channel.
Like a crack video?
Yeah, practically, but it basically sums up the whole thing too at the same time. So instead of watching Going 17, I watched that channel. Whoever you are, if you're listening to this, I love you. I
actually watched a compilation this morning. Of
if I can find the channel, I will shout you out at some point.
Making his little flying drone camera song.
Yes,
it's so cute.
I watched that.
But back to what I was saying. Hybe was so big brain of adding 17 and Place under their wing, basically.
Yeah,
because I'm like, they already have BTS.
They became the parent company of that company.
TXT, which is like getting to their peak.
TXT, hold on. I hope TXT never fucking peaks. I just hope they keep going. I want them to soar, dude. I fucking love TXT too. Them and 17, because they are just like flying. I've liked them since debut, and people
were their debut, but I like their titles. But the thing is, what was it?
Can't
You See Me? I didn't really like that. Can't You See Me?
Get out!
Not because I didn't like it music wise, but I just didn't like. I wasn't as consistent with the stages and the promotions and stuff. That's why.
Okay, because like,
but Can't You See Me like the song
is amazing. You want to know the craziest shit? So, listen, don't come for me, all of you out there. I don't use Spotify. I fucking use YouTube Music because I pay for YouTube Premium because I don't get ads. And pretty much I watch only YouTube. Shut up.
YouTube Music?
Yes. Is there
an
issue?
Let's get some boos in the chat.
Fuck you. But the thing is, hold on. Let me get to my point.
At least you're streaming.
I will. Yes, that's true. But fuck off. I'll kick you in the shin, okay? Like, shut up. But in YouTube Music, would you rather me kick you in the face? You know, since you're so small, I can reach. Yeah.
High exposed on the first episode. What?
Okay, but
what? Anyways,
so YouTube Music, for some reason, they had the Can't You See Me like mini album, and then it just fucking disappeared, dude. And you can't get it on YouTube Music anymore. And for the longest time, still to this day, it's not there. I don't know what happened, why they had to remove it or something.
Music video?
No, the whole mini album. It's not on their library. It's not on their music library.
One.
Yes.
The purple one.
All the other ones are
albums.
Yes, it's the Can't You See Me album. I don't remember what it's called. The Dream Chapter Eternity, some shit like
3.
that. I don't know. Yeah,
3?
But what's it? No, it's not numbered. It's like Eternity.
Yeah, that's true.
Some other ones. We're not doing this right now. We'll waste too much time just trying to get the name. Yeah, the purple one.
The purple one.
But they removed it for some reason, and for the longest time I've been pissed about that because it's like I want to listen to that. I want to listen to that song, and I want to hear those B-sides because those B-sides are fucking amazing. I don't know if you listen to it. You know, Puma. I'm sure you've heard. No, you haven't. You know, let me ask you this. Do you call yourself a Moa or no? Okay, yeah. You better not. You better not.
I don't, but Yeonjun, hit me
Get
up,
out.
baby. What's taking so long? What is taking you so long, sir? After we flirted in the park like that, why haven't you texted me back?
He knows you don't listen to all his music.
That man does not give a... Okay? I can't scream that word too out. But he does not care. That means literally, like, he's on his TikTok shit right now.
That's true. That's true.
I can do some TikTok dancing for that.
What were we talking about? Hybe. Oh, Hybe.
Hybe!
Oh, yeah. So this is going to be a very much thing that happens on our podcast because I have ADHD, and I'm pretty sure she probably does too, and we just go on tangents.
I probably do. I just haven't been diagnosed. I don't know. But anyways, so this is what I told you earlier, that I didn't know Fromis was under there, because the reason why the way I worded it earlier when we were talking
was that this is Hybe's first girl group. I wanted
first girl group. Their last big hit, technically under Big Hit's name, their last girl group was the one that it was like second gen K-pop.
Yes, but that was before Big Hit blew the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, in technical terms of Hybe pipeline to Big Hit, this is their first girl group in years.
True.
That's what I mean. So that's what I'm like, this is gonna be a big thing.
I still hate thinking. I wouldn't say that, because Fromis is a thing, and I don't like to exclude them like that.
Well, I understand that because it's fucking Fromis.
Thank you.
I mean,
at least you know.
Straight up debut.
True. This is the first debut, yeah. Which, by the way, Sakura's finally coming back. Sakura's finally employed, guys. She is employed. Okay, so
love that for her.
Also, did you see the teaser pictures and stuff?
I did. She looks so good.
Real quick, can we just
Jihoon? Did you see Jihoon?
Yes. But can we just talk about how
can we pull them up? Chat, let's pull it up to the screen.
No. I'm not doing that, because then I would have to.
He is taking very long to pull it up on the screen.
Oh, I'm not pulling it up at all. You know what? You can do it in the editing. So, after, I'm giving you the work, not me. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how Sakura, first of all, was always my number 2 on the show, on Produce 48. That I love Sakura so much. Listen, not in a weird way. I'm 23. I don't remember how old she is. Listen, me and my cousin have this thing where if they're within a 4-year range of age, they're safe. Anything outside of that, not safe. You know? Because it's weird once it gets past a certain age in terms of
Oh my god, they're all just getting younger and younger.
I know, I can't stand it. It's so weird.
It's so weird.
But yeah, Sakura was we're definitely fucking old. Well,
we're old for K-pop.
Yeah, that's true.
But who cares?
But Sakura was always my number 2. My number 1 was Chaeyoung, because yes. Dude, when Produce 48 happened and she almost didn't get a spot in the group, I cried. Yes, me and my cousin were sat crying in silence, because we were in a Discord call and we were watching together. We were sat in complete silence for an hour just watching the rankings, because they didn't announce her, and she was the last fucking spot, which she didn't deserve that. She deserved to be way higher. First of all.
Exactly.
She deserved to be so much higher, and it's that they gave me a heart attack.
IZ*ONE is long gone over. IZ*ONE is done for. I miss them so much, dude. Don't make music like that.
You want me to cry, don't you? Yo,
remember that day when we were out in Manhattan and we just kept singing swan, swans?
Yes, like a swan.
We were out together in the city for almost 3-4 hours. I really
for
could not
real.
Get Secret Story of the Swan.
I'm not gonna lie. I dead ass. I was me and my cousin, we were crying silent for a whole hour straight. I'm telling you, at some point I realized my heart was just boom, 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 beating mad fast. So she's my number 1. And the fact that she's not doing anything right now kills me.
I know, but the only thing we got off of her was her being on the dancing show.
Yeah. And I haven't even watched much of that.
Which sucks, because I understand Chaeyoung was definitely pushed from the start of Produce as the main dancer.
Exactly.
That whole gap that Mnet has collectively made as their kind of, I don't know, turf or something. They've pushed her as the main dancer, which understandable. She could fucking dance, hell yeah. But the girl could sing. Okay, we want her to be employed again. I miss her.
I miss her so much too, dude.
Dude, but same. I was sitting through competition shows.
Oh, wait. So hold on. Let's finish talking about the new group because we're gonna touch upon competition shows. That's how we're ending this episode. But with this new group, I have not taken a look at all the members yet. I just know.
I took a quick glance.
Honestly, all I really know is Sakura. Oh, can we talk about the teaser images real quick? The teaser images just for Sakura real quick. Can we talk about how fucking Korea-fied she got? I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, they turned her into a different nationality. I saw that. I was like, who the fuck is that?
They did though.
I was like, I don't know her. I was like, who are you?
First of all, I didn't know this was supposed to be a group. This is how I stumbled upon it. Chaewon's picture came up on my feed on Instagram, and I was like, oh, Chaewon got a new haircut. Is she going solo or something? And I scrolled on the account, and I'm just like seeing all these girls. I'm like, is she in a model?
Who the fuck are they?
Who are these people? So I looked at the picture on Twitter, and it was like, oh, Big Hit announcing, and then the member Chaewon for their new girl group. Like,
you're like, oh,
new girl group, new girl group. And that same
and Hybe
account tweeted that same account that tweeted it was like, she will be joining her ex member from Eyes One Sakura. I was like, where the fuck is Sakura? She is not in any of these pictures. I literally had to like scroll through all of the pictures with the names under to be like,
exactly.
Does not like this.
I was like, no. I was like, that's not Sakura. I don't know who the fuck that is, but that's not Sakura. I saw that. I was like, oh my god, what did they do to her? I love it, but I'm excited. I'm so excited too. Okay, the only thing I'm not excited about is the name. You know what the name is?
It's so complicated. It's so ugly. Seraphim. What is it?
Seraphim, something like that.
It sounds like skincare product.
It's very similar to that. But I have a story about that name. So it didn't happen to me. It's my cousin because he works he still works. He works as a TA, right? A teacher's assistant, and he at one point had been taken out of his current school to go work in Long Island as like an extra like hand or whatever, and they would drive him from that school to the Long Island school. And he had a kid in that school named Seraphim, and this little boy was the spawn of Satan. I'm not even kidding. He was insane. I don't know if he had any actual like diagnosed mental issues or stuff like that, so I'm not trying to say this to be mean, but like legit the kid had temper tantrums all the time. He would be always screaming. He would be doing the weirdest shit, and he would tell me about it. And like, so to me, that name is so stuck in my head with that kid that when I heard the name, I was like,
it's
no.
Like I was like,
that. No. That's so weird. Why would they name it that? Oh my god.
That's so weird.
I know, right?
That's Hybe setting you up, bro.
For real. Setting me up for failure. Setting me up for failure in two ways. The name and then Sakura not looking like Sakura.
Overall, I'm genuinely excited.
I'm very happy.
Hybe's groups recently have been, I mean, I don't want to say recently, their groups have always made good music from the beginning of BTS's discography to TXT to Hybe.
Yes. But so, real quick.
They're not going to fail with this, but I just want to see how this plays out.
Yes, I have to say something about that. I'm only a little bit afraid of their debut. You know why? Because if you look at
Experiment's music?
No. Well, a little bit of that, but usually it's fucking bangers anyway, so it doesn't matter. But listen, the part that I'm afraid of is I don't know. You know that Hybe or Big Hit, both, whatever, they have this thing where when they debut a group, they make all the members have that weird like electronic filter on their voice, and they almost all sound the same. Because they did that with Hype. They did that with TXT, not as much as TXT, and BTS I think started off like that too. I can't remember. Listen, No More Dream was so long ago. No More Dream, was that their debut song?
BTS's debut music sounds so much like them just screaming.
That's true.
Other.
Yeah,
like, they just all sound pissed at each other.
I mean, they were doing a
hard boy shit, whatever.
Exactly. So it was like,
I'm like, okay,
it was fine for the time, but no longer.
I miss that music. Fuck out of here.
I do miss old school. Well, I mean,
I miss when BTS used to talk shit about women.
You're not gonna tell me that music wasn't hella fucking cringy though.
I'm not. It's so fucking good, Damien. I literally there is not a day where I skip.
Was a little.
There is not a day. Okay.
Come on.
The only part I can think of is Namjoon. Tool them up. Tool the youngsters without dreams. That's the only part. Because Namjoon, I hate him so much.
No.
Oh my god, wait, I can't say that, I'm gonna get canceled. I love him.
Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let's preface this real quick. We are fans of BTS and Blackpink. I'm gonna throw them in
armies.
There. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this up there. We are very much fans of Blackpink and BTS.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
but we are not part of their fandom because a lot of their fandoms are super fucking toxic or hella like gatekeeping. So we don't feel like their fandoms, but we like the groups. Like so when we say Stray Kids, no, come on,
I think Stays are starting to be.
They're starting.
Because they're getting really, really big. I feel like the Stays are starting to be like that.
Okay, so far, not the side that I've seen of them. Because my little cousin, the one that you met, Jay, she's a hardcore Stay, and she's on Stay Twitter and all that. And the stuff that she sends is usually like mad funny. To be honest, Stays are fucking hilarious, and they're kind of not in a mean way, but they're kind of dumb.
Stays give off the energy that they're all just like crying for help, but they're crying for it in a way of like their coping mechanism is humor. Yes. I know because I'm a Stay.
Yes, exactly.
I was a Stay at one point. I'm like, damn, that's kind of tough. But anyways, did y'all see how Changmin looked today? No, but
for real,
like the bigger the fandom gets, the more problematic they get, and that's an example of that was actually I feel like Blinks because. Blinks was the biggest growing fandom.
It was the fastest growing, fastest growing girl group. Like, honestly, I think in history because they blew the fuck up off of Boombaya and Whistle, and then
hell yeah, because we can get into this later, but it was mainly because I feel like YG took forever to drop from 21 to Blackpink. Like that was such a big gap. That's why they had
YG didn't have a group for the longest time. Yeah.
Exactly. But ARMY, on the other hand, when I was in it, when I was like super hardcore, like actually
I would watch the BTS bombs and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. They were fine at that point. I feel like all the way up until Run Forever or Not Today. Oh, not Run Forever. Forever Young and Not Today. Up until that point, we were fine.
Forever Young, Blackpink. You're talking about Blackpink?
No, I'm talking about BTS.
Forever Young. Why am I
Forever. We are
young. Okay, never mind. You're right. Shut up.
Maybe it's the other way.
Fake fan, obviously.
Up until those points, armies was so chill, so supportive of each other, but then they had that big blowout with DNA and that entire Love Yourself series. It's not even
which, by the way, my fucking amazing music. Some of my favorite songs are in those albums, but like that's where they gained so much popularity, and then they kind of went into the overseas way more. Like they always had overseas fans, but then they started dropping the English stuff and all that, so they blew the fuck up. And even more actual,
like Korean track, I feel like
in a while. Yeah, it's been a very long time. You know what I miss? I miss the Wings. I want that style back, dude. I never saw them, and I'm so sad about that. I still can, but like I'm so
glad I did see them. It's gonna be so much more expensive to see them at all. Even to get like nosebleeds, it's gonna be so hard. But I'm gonna see them this year if they come back.
I'm trying to see.
I need to see Jungkook over my fucking face like that. Like, you are the cause of Jeremy.
Okay, That's me, but with 17, I think. No, that's me with the boys.
I've seen 17 because I missed them 17 twice. Too.
I missed them last time they came, and I'm so upset that I missed them because they were so good. And I saw
them
afterwards after the concert. You go.
No, you go. You're talking about the concert.
Okay, but like the last concert that they had over here in New York, in Newark, I saw all the Twitter posts after the concert, and I legit wanted to cry. I was like, yo, I regret not going to this shit, because I knew about it, but like it didn't actually hit me that it was happening, and I didn't get a ticket or anything. And me and my cousins were just like, oh, we should have went, dude.
Yeah.
And then what were you saying?
That was me with the boys. Because, oh my god, I like hyped myself so much, but I'm not gonna. I hyped myself so much when they were announced for KCON 2019. I was like, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get Diamond. Even if I don't get Diamond, I'm gonna get P1. Like, I have to see the boys. I'm gonna make it my life mission to see the boys. And the days kept getting closer and closer and closer. And all of my friends all of a sudden had fucking tickets to go see KCON that year. The 1 year I couldn't go.
Me.
I was like, you're shitting me. There's no way. All of my friends were gonna go see my olds perform before I was.
Me too. Rude.
I was so pressed, and I literally, David, I could not stop crying that entire week. The week before KCON and the weekend of KCON.
It sucks too, because I remember messaging you about it, and I was like, yo, you gonna go? And you're like, nah, my mom's not letting me. I was like, no.
Yeah. And I deleted Twitter, I deleted Instagram, and deleted Snapchat for the entire 3-day fucking weekend. I was
honestly,
like,
that was probably for the best.
And then YouTube decided to upload their bad guy cover, and I was like, no,
I got to see that live.
But you know what I regret it so much, because while I performed with them, and that was the last OT12 performance ever, and I'm never gonna get that back. Oh my god, yeah. I'm literally never gonna get that back.
Also, can we talk about?
But I'm never gonna get that again.
Real quick, can we talk about how Eric, is Eric gonna be on the tour? He better be, right? I think so.
He better be.
He fucking better be.
We were talking about this last time. Can we get some F in the chats for David's camera?
Yeah, my camera died. I'm just gonna continue like this. Fuck it.
Bring in the Fs.
Bring in the f, you know? Bring in the f. The f. Okay, so I don't remember. My camera died. Woo.
I remember. Damn.
Do you?
I remember your camera dying. I don't remember what I was talking about before that.
Oh,
Eric.
True.
I think I told you this before we were recording last week. I hope that Cracker, I still haven't figured out how to pronounce their new name.
IST.
But I hope IST.
It's just IST, yeah. IST Entertainment, I'm pretty sure.
I've been typing
pretty sure that's it.
This whole time.
Huh?
IST.
Have you been trying to pronounce it like a word?
First.
Ist? Have you been saying ist?
I've been saying first. Guys, the
first?
boys in their first entertainment. Yeah.
You know why I remember it?
Because they're the first!
Okay.
That's why I shit you not, that's why they named it like that. They changed it after the boys got first on Road to Kingdom.
Did they? Is that when they changed it? No, they didn't.
No, so what they got first on Road to Kingdom. And remember, they were aiming for first on Kingdom. So
obviously.
Because
which, by the way, can we talk about how much of a scam that shit was?
Oh my god! I've never hated Stray Kids any more in my life.
Stray Kids. Listen, I love me Stray Kids.
I've never hated Stray Kids any more in my life. And I love Stray Kids.
Listen, I can't listen to Wolfgang. It pisses me off. I don't listen to Wolfgang. Every time that song comes on, I skip. Because that song, I have an ungodly hatred for that song because of that.
I don't even have that song downloaded, dude.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Wait, before I hope IST Entertainment really considers Eric's health into this entire tour, because health becomes first before anything. I care about that boy, he cares about all of us as much as he does himself, and he doesn't really like to put himself before others. He likes to put everyone else before himself, and Eric, that is not the situation. You have to make sure you are better, healthy, and in the right mindset before you go on any plane across any country. I would rather much prefer to see them as 10, even though I don't want to, but I would rather much prefer to see them as 10 and know that Eric is getting better than see them as 11 and know that Eric is still a little sick.
Yeah, because
even the slightest bit of sick.
Because here's the thing: if he pushes himself too hard, which he better not,
but knowing him, he will.
We might. I don't want another
hiatus.
Hiatus? No. Exactly. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about fucking Hual. I don't want another one of those situations, and I cried
for 2 weeks.
Me too.
I can't do it with Eric because that boy
for real.
Hearts of thousands. Like, even if you don't bias Eric, dude, Eric still cares for you as if he's like your older brother or something.
Older brother? I feel like he gives off younger brother energy.
Well, to me, he's giving off older brother. But
to me, it's like a younger brother who really cares about you.
That's true.
That's actually, yeah.
But like, he literally cares. He says it indirectly because he is talking about the fandom as a whole and collectively, but he means it towards every single one.
No, he's talking about us. Me and you specifically. No, us.
No, he's talking about me.
Okay, well then he's talking about me. Fuck you then.
He's talking about me.
He's talking about me. What do you mean?
He's talking about me. Look at him.
Okay, well my camera died, so that's not fair.
He's talking about me. Look at him right here. Chani the bestie. Chani the bestie. That's him right there.
Where the fuck did you get that from? Hold on.
This is What's a Kingdom merch, by the way, guys. I have my What's a Kingdom merch right here. I have my The Boys Film Festival merch right here.
Oh, yeah.
I also have more merch individually.
Okay, listen, they don't care.
We were talking about
Eric and how he needs to stay safe.
No.
And
yeah, but hopefully Eric,
healthy.
I really want to see them as 11.
Yes.
So I really hope he
I hope he makes a full recovery.
And
before he does anything.
Giving them the clear, and his everything regarding his health has given him the clear to do anything.
Yes, exactly.
We were gonna move on. Oh, we were gonna talk about Kingdom, right?
We were gonna talk about survival shows now, but we're kind of getting into the hour mark. But I mean, we could do this if we make it quick, like 10, 20 minutes. Okay.
Let's talk about
real quick.
Kingdom and Queendom.
Kingdom and Queendom and some other stuff. We're going to talk about... See, this is why it would have been better if we'd done it earlier, but we went on a tangent because we were supposed to rope in the Sakura thing to Produce 48 to the rest of them. But
it wraps up eventually.
We can't keep a thought. And we can't keep our thoughts in line. But...
Oopsies!
But yeah, survival shows. Mnet. Let's talk about Mnet.
No, wait. Survival shows. Dun, dun, dun.
Survival shows.
Fucking hate them motherfuckers.
Yes, my favorite Mnet. That's sarcasm because you can't see my face.
Oh, my beloved Mnet.
Oh, yes. How we wish you would burn to the ground. Like, one thing, real quick. For Kingdom and Road to Kingdom. Well, specifically Kingdom. It wasn't fair to have Stray Kids on that fucking show.
It was not fair.
How
and
the fuck
literally
you
called
have
it out the minute they announced it.
All the other which, to be fair, let's be real. If Stray Kids wasn't on that show, well, actually, no, Atiz is there too. You know what? No, it was just not fair for Stray Kids because if Atiz was there, I think the boys would still have a decent chance to lose.
Why do you say Atiz?
Shut the fuck. Why do you have a problem with everything I say? Huh? 6?
I mean, because
Atiz.
The way it's written.
Shut up.
Who else could have been in Kingdom though?
Anyone else?
They could have literally roped in GOT7. That could have been GOT7's final fucking prophet.
Okay, GOT7.
That could have been GOT7's final prophet.
No. GOT7 would have destroyed everyone.
Exactly, but it would have been fair.
No, it wouldn't have.
It would have been fair.
No.
It's not fair to Stray Kids. It's not fair. It's not fair having Stray Kids on there because Stray Kids is literally that was their peak.
I don't know about that. They're still kind of peaking.
No, that was their peak because they can't go anywhere up at this point. But that not Mito.
You know what a peak is, right? A peak is the top, and you just said they can only go up, which means that's not the peak. Do you know how peaks work?
Well,
Mount Everest. I think you need to climb it.
They can't flop.
That's kind of true. Well, I mean, they can, but they're not going to.
God's menu. That was during God's menu era, right?
Yes.
Or Backdoor, one of those two.
One of the two.
Biggest selling albums.
Not to mention.
And Backdoor was a repack.
It didn't help that fucking Ryan Reynolds over here. decided to become a fucking Stray Kids stan.
They were so big brain for that. Go ahead, rope in the MCU.
For
that
real.
Was so like, why would no Chris?
That's
I
so
hate
fucked.
You.
Yeah,
Christopher. It was all his fault.
That Stray Kids was not fair. I honestly think GOT7 would not have been fair. You know who I wish made it as well? Because remember, Road to Kingdom, there was a chance that two groups could have made it if they matched points or whatever the fuck it was.
And the boys was right there, right next to Stray Kids, baby.
No. The boys was gonna make it anyways. I'm saying I really think it would have been nice to see ONF on it too. Because ONF gained so much popularity on Road to Kingdom.
They did. Yeah.
I really like their music.
Hyojin?
Oh my god, for real. Listen.
So pretty.
Before the show, I only knew him as Red Hair Boy. Red Hair Boy.
Me too.
But like, they got so popular off of that, and I think it would have been really cool to see them
I feel like
on
Ace
Kingdom too.
Been on Road to Kingdom.
Who?
Ace.
For real? Oh my god!
They should have been. That would have been the blow up. Sienna would have stopped bothering my ass. That would have been the blow up they needed to have like really. Now, I'm not saying like their albums don't sell out right now, but like to give them the amount of like popularity they needed across Korea. That would have been good for them.
Of shit.
Oh, not the amount.
Like no. The amount of like the amount of shit that they deserve is insane. Because they deserve so much more than what they get. They need a lot more Korean fans. I feel like a lot of people are not. Yeah, me too. Because like, come on.
Speaking as a stan, but I'm not like completely into all of their B-sides like that. I do have some of my favorite B-sides and songs, and I do.
Slow Dive is their best song.
I've seen them.
Do you agree?
Busking.
Real quick. Do you agree?
It is.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
I was like, oh my god, it's so
good. It's literally their best song. I refuse to say anything else.
Speaking as a stan, and like I was there during their debut and everything, but like I just know they need to get more shit.
Yeah.
But I know Junhee's in the military right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's gonna be wild for them to drop anything.
Yo, it's funny because they were clowning his ass. He posted a picture like I forgot what he was doing. It was like a salute or something, right? And then the members posted pictures of doing the same thing, and it was hilarious. That was like a more recent thing. So at least they're still around.
I feel like in terms of Kingdom.
Not to mention, wait, hold on. I want to still be on Ace real quick because they didn't have that many fans, and then what's it called? June and Chan both went on The Unit. That was another survival show. I watched that. You did not, right?
No, but I did know Chan was in it.
It was so good, by the way. Honestly, that might have been my favorite
composition show.
Yeah, because it was so much more unique. The idols had to. It was
more valid.
Yeah, because the idols did they did pretty much everything. They produced, they rearranged the songs, they wrote their own rap, they did some choreo and stuff like that, and it was a great fucking survival show. But no one watched it. Like they didn't have that many people watching.
Do you know what show made 1 to 9?
No, I do not. Sadly,
because a lot of people stand 1 to 9, but I know
1 to 9 was pretty good, but I didn't watch their show.
A show.
Domino. I love that song.
Back to Kingdom, before I forget. I think it was very unfair for Stray Kids to be on that show. I feel like Stray Kids had way too much popularity to even be considered to get on that show.
They blew everyone out of the water.
Kids. I also feel like in terms of competition, they played it so fucking wrong. I just feel like there were some stages that they could have done so much better in. Like, the stage that they did with Minhyuk, I hated it. I not like dreaded like, oh my god, like full hatred. Like I'm just like, dude, this is
which stage are you talking about?
I think they were like all wearing white and they had colors or something. Like I think it was Chan.
Was it the rapping stage? Because they had they had the performance, rap, and vocal stage, and I think that's the one you're talking about. Because
it was rapping because Singmin ate with. I think it was Inquan from B2B. He ate that shit up. Like, go off. But Minhyuk, the rapping stage, I was like, yeah, Chris.
Also,
he sang. He didn't even rap.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
And All right, okay,
yes,
Bambi wrote the greatest rap song of all 2021, and Christopher singing vocals won.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Popularity.
This is a rap challenge. Why was he singing, and why was that ballad?
It was probably.
Stop.
It was more of a half and half, but still, yeah, I understand.
I feel like there were some stages that they could have done so much better, considering how much I know.
Wait, who? Stray Kids or
Stray Kids? Okay. Because B2B did really good for their stages.
They did amazing, yeah.
And so did Icon. Literally everyone else's stages besides Stray Kids, I feel like were all to their potential. Because this is why I wanted to.
Hold on.
This is why I wanted Okay, wait, go.
Let me interject.
Go before you forget.
I don't completely agree with you because I feel like the boys should have had better stages. I'm a DB and I'm saying that. She got up. Come on. Look at the Road to Kingdom stages and then look at Kingdom stages. Which ones were better?
Okay. This is what I was going to bring up. The Road to Kingdom stages are the blueprint for the Kingdom stages.
Yeah, but dumbed down.
But this is how I was thinking about it, right? ATEEZ, because ATEEZ mentioned it, Icon mentioned it, and I believe B2B mentioned it.
Why do you pronounce it like that? You just said it the same way I did.
What? I said ATEEZ.
Yeah. I say
ATEEZ. You said ATEEZ.
Okay, I say both. Okay, never mind. Finish your point.
ATEEZ, Icon, and SF9 have mentioned in the very first episode that they've watched the boys' stages from Road to Kingdom, and they said that the way they fucking blow the entire stage out of proportion, that literally the boys is the biggest competition anyone on the Kingdom competition could ever have.
Yep.
Right? They were like, everyone was so intimidated that they wanted to see this shit in real life to see how big and crazy they were gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, we have no air stage, which was fucking sexy. I love the no air stage.
I gotta say that's probably my favorite.
I think it's the prettiest. It's the prettiest to look at.
And it's the coolest because look at the creativity. The fucking the
cool.
Okay, shut up. the fucking the POV camera. Yeah. And like the whole storyline of that was so fucking good. And then I feel like the Red Wedding, O Sole Mio was a little lacking because it was kind of more basic. If you think about it, come on. What was crazy about that stage? We had a bird cage, and we had some chairs.
The bird cage.
That's it.
The bird cage.
Okay.
The bird cage.
You want to know what I wanted to see?
Performing with like a broken foot.
Oh.
Yo, you know what stage I completely forgot about? The monster stage.
True. The snake.
Oh my god, the snake.
The snake. And then someone just
coming out of the snake.
Yeah. He just
hey bitch.
He literally just fucked that stage up after. Like, it was amazing.
So
but I still think overall Kingdom stages were less than Road to Kingdom stages.
But don't you think, was it because like someone in the company must have had to approve and deny these stage concepts, right?
Well, obviously,
someone up there probably set them up for failure like that. If some people were to take these stages as not their best ones, they were like, oh, maybe because they had to purposely dumb it down to make Stray Kids look like they were the bigger, better ones.
I don't know.
The only Stray Kids stage I really, really enjoyed was I'll Be Your Man.
Yes.
That was the only one I really loved because that
favorite.
Followed the boys' blueprint. Like storyline, crazy camera angles, the switches. I really, really liked that one the most.
Yeah, because the boys set up. Yeah, they literally wrote the blueprint, and then once it was followed, it was executed fucking great because Stray Kids is Stray Kids, unfortunately.
Even in Road to Kingdom, the boys wrote the blueprint from the very beginning with the sword choreography that they had. Everybody was looking like, I thought we just have to perform 60 seconds of our song. I didn't know we could do all that shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then they
didn't even perform. What did they perform? It wasn't what song was it? Over a song, or was it just a completely different?
I think it was the beat to it was an instrumental for one of their older songs. I just don't remember. I saw it on Twitter,
I can't remember.
But it wasn't actually them performing. It was like an instrumental beat of them.
Yeah. It wasn't a K-pop stage It was a performance, is what it was.
Exactly.
And then they decided to take that. Yeah. And then they decided to take the storyline and extend it over multiple with like fucking the Crown.
Danger.
Yeah. The Crown from fire. Danger, Catching Fire, all of that. All the way up until the end.
Even Quasi Fantasia. Well, I cannot pronounce that.
Quasi Fantasia, you fake Hispanic.
Is that how you're supposed to say it?
Even though it's not really Hispanic, but yes.
It's Italian.
Yes, it's Italian, but guess what? Italian and Spanish are very close. Listen, she's a fake Hispanic. She can't even roll her R's.
All right, and what's the problem?
That's the problem. Do it.
What's the problem?
Do it. I want to hear you try.
I can't do it, Damien. I'm not going to do it because I can't do it. Why would I set myself up for failure like that?
Because it'll be...
I'm not going to do it.
It'll be funny for the podcast. Come on. For our chat.
No.
For our chat.
No, chat's fine with me not doing it.
Chat's not fine. Chat wants to hear it.
I was like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, see, thank you, chat. Thank you.
No, you see, the comments are starting to change. Oh, yo, do it. We won't leave. You can't leave.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. The whole blueprint being, the Phantom Thieves have stolen the crown. I really fucking loved the Danger stage from the first Road to Kingdom season. I thought it was fucking insane, and then continuing with it, which I really didn't think they were gonna continue with it, but they did. And I was like, oh my god, there's more. There's more. Yeah. So no one did that in Kingdom. But there were groups that were aware that this is how the boys were going to roll. So, for, like, example, groups like SF9 and Icon who were trying to, like, I feel like on some level they were trying to make their stages as big as the boys' were. My mind went to, like, Icon when they did Love Scenario with the stairs and the fire. I thought that was fucking cool. It wasn't as crazy as the boys because they did want to have a storyline, but the storyline just, I feel like it didn't progress anywhere.
It didn't, yeah. You know what I mean? It didn't show as well as the boys did it. Like,
and also that nobody continued on with the rest of the stages like the boys did.
Yeah, they made it more like mini episodes than an actual, like, story. You know?
Exactly.
It's like a short story.
Seeing all of that and Stray Kids, like, I think even ATEEZ's stages were fucking great.
Yeah.
I think they were my second close favorites compared to the boys', but
I don't agree with that, but yeah.
But because the only reason why I said that was because the only reason why I said that was because of the way they basically like checklist all of the stuff that the boys had on their Road to Kingdom stages, like camera angles, backup dancers, crazy like arrangement to the music, and then big ass fucking props that are so unnecessary for no fucking reason. I'm going to the Wonderland stage when they brought the fucking octopus. Yes. And they did nothing with the fucking octopus. Yes. Literally, Songpa just stood in front of it, went like that, and then they switched the angle. Like, what was that supposed to do?
I think he shot the octopus, and that was it. Like, they shot it.
Dude, if he did, the camera angle did not do it justice, because I'm like, okay, but I see where you were going. So also it was like, they literally just followed the boys' blueprints. And they did that for a lot of their stages, too. I feel like the only one they didn't really do it for was the real stage.
Yeah.
But that was, like, their own flavor of it, so it was still good overall.
It was still good, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're not even supposed to be talking about Road to Kingdom and Kingdom.
Okay. We should wrap this up because we're not supposed to be talking too much in depth in it.
Yes, but
I feel like the way I want to wrap it up is basically by saying this is based off Road to Kingdom and Kingdom seasons. I don't know if they're going to make any more in the future.
I kind of hope so, but also...
If they are, I vote for the boys beginning to come back because they literally fucking wrote the blueprint for that fucking show.
I don't know if they'll come back.
But, like, what if they, like, Mnet's like, oh...
And also, can I talk about...
to reclaim their championship, the boys! I'm like, oh!
I would love that.
Let's go!
Okay, but hear me out real quick. When you say that the boys wrote the blueprint for it, I actually very much agree because even on Queendom now... the stages are way bigger, way crazier than they were in the first one. Has anyone
mentioned them on Queendom?
The boys? No, not yet. I don't think they will. This is.
Did they mention Kingdom?
No, I don't know if they watched it, but it's definitely.
I think Kepler did the research.
Probably. I don't know, but here's the thing: on Queendom, The stages, especially, I haven't watched this week's episode yet. I think I'm gonna watch it either today or tomorrow.
I've seen clips.
Yeah, I try to. I stay away from that. But Queendom now, it's cool because the first Queendom did not have all the crazy stages and all that bullshit. It was more just like performances, and it was like live audience. They have the live audience too, which is weird because in Kingdom they got rid of that completely
because of COVID.
Yeah, but then why did they bring it back for Queendom?
They brought it back this season?
Yes.
Oh no, that's fucking favoritism. If there was a live audience, the game Streakers would not have one. I'm gonna tell you
I think so. I believe they had an audience. Listen, don't quote me. But their stages are a lot bigger, a lot crazier, a lot more story-ish than it was before. Because Hyolin's fucking Touch My Body stage.
For her stage.
That shit was crazy. She had a million backup dancers. She kind of had like a whole theme going on.
Yeah.
And like before, sure, there were like themes and stuff, but I don't think those stages were nearly as crazy. I didn't really watch Queendom, the first one, to be fair, so I'm not entirely sure. But I know that because I watched the new songs that they had released on the Queendom first, and I saw like the Mamamoo one. It was kind of like Western theme, or not Mama. AOA's was Western theme and all that. And the thing about that is, like, yeah, they had themes and stuff, but they didn't have like crazy stages. And now they kind of adopted that into Queendom, which is great. And I'm happy because, to be honest,
who can we credit to that? Who can we credit that to?
The boys.
The boys. The motherfucking boys.
Because let's be real, on Road to Kingdom, the pre-stage, everyone was like, oh shit, they kind of did something crazy. And then the first stage with fucking Danger,
you're like, oh,
that's where everyone kind of did like crazy. Yeah, everyone did like kind of semi-normal stages with a little bit of a theme and a little bit of a story. But then they saw the boys with like a whole ass fucking out here
catching fire.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, oh shit, we got to step up our game.
Exactly. Basically, I wanted to say was this. We weren't supposed to get too depth into.
Yeah, this was supposed to be about
Road to Kingdom and Kingdom. I feel like we are gonna touch up on the rest of the competition shows like Girls Planet, Produce, in the next episode, hopefully. But hopefully next episode by then I want to watch the Queendom episodes that I've missed this week and last week. And I'm gonna watch the stages from the first season so I could compare to them like Damien is. And I'm basically gonna give my insight on it. But I feel like more than likely I'm gonna agree with you in.
And also,
because I've seen some of the old stages, and I've seen the thumbnails for these new stages, and I'm like, there's something in the air is different.
Something changed.
Yeah.
But the thing is that hold on. Sorry. The thing is that we're also, I've started watching. Crystal will get to it soon. The Origin, which is the survival show from the Boys' company, IST Entertainment. And so far, I have favorites. I have 6 favorites already. Which
is Junhee in there?
I say already. Hold on. You know some of the trainees on the show? Or you've just seen clips?
Remember last time we were talking about it, I was like, oh, I want to see Kwon Junhee from Produce X101. He was Cracker's trainee for Produce X101.
I don't know if he's in here.
And I was like, I don't know if he's going to be in the Origin. Guys, if you haven't watched Produce X101,
what's his name?
Cracker did send out Kwon Junhee. Cracker did send out a trainee, just like they did with Hakyeon. Hakyeon was a trainee for Produce 101 Season 2. And he was the only one on the Cracker Entertainment. Look and behold, he is now part of the Boys. So Kwon Junhee was the Cracker trainee that they sent out in Produce X101. Unfortunately, he did get eliminated at a very
early
rank.
Yeah.
Very early. So when the Origin came out, I was actually excited to see if he was gonna come out, make it back again.
Spoiler, he's not.
I don't know. Damn it!
I know.
But I will watch it anyway because I'm excited to find out what this new
I have favorites. There's been 3 episodes so far. They're only an hour each, which is surprising. Okay. And
I could probably watch
the way that this show works is very unique. Actually, it's like it's like a balance game. So there's only 13 trainees, only 13, and they call
just
it
changes the game.
Yeah, they call it
no more emotional attachment.
What do you mean?
Because with 101, I was connected emotionally to at least 50 of them, and I gotta say goodbye to at least 51 of them.
Okay, that's the same here. There's 13 of them. I don't think they're gonna make the group that big. But
I mean,
I'm thinking the group's probably gonna be like 7.
There's 13 trainees.
Yeah, and I think the group's gonna be like
what
7.
What if they switch it in the end run and they're like, "Fuck out of here! We're gonna have a mini boys. We're gonna call them the kids."
Okay. Shut up.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
Okay, I can work. No. That would not age well. You didn't think about that.
Stray Kids are still doing their thing on the Stray Kids.
Shut up. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Shush. Let me tell you about this show and why it's fucking weird. So it's the 13 trainees, right? There's 2 teams. We have Team A and Team B, which is why the tagline for it. A or B or what. And in Team A and B, we have, the contestants, and they each perform, and then the audience gets to choose which one wins, pretty much, right? Not global audience. They have a live audience that gets to choose. I know. But then they have a panel of judges, which also, from each group, they choose an ace from each group and then a death from each group, and they put them in the ace and death box, right? So if that group loses, the person in the death box leaves the show, and the person in both ace boxes of each team are the leaders for the next stages.
What?
I know, it's weird.
Math.
And hold on, I don't know what's happening, because in this episode, in this last one, they said that they would switch them, that on the losing team, the death box will switch with the winning team's ace. And I don't know if that means they're going to eliminate the ace of the other team or what. This show's fucking weird now.
Oh shit.
I'm
okay.
confused.
I'll probably watch it by tonight.
Yo, it's crazy. You can watch all.
I'm genuinely intrigued. Intrigued. I was gonna watch this regardless.
And I need you to. But they're on it. Yo, they look so grown. I never realized how.
This is so crazy.
How much time has passed until I saw them with new trainees.
I know. That's why I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
I saw them. I was like, oh no. I was like, no.
Remember when they were like this tiny? Now they're fucking huge.
Exactly.
But Eric, I'm talking to you.
For anyone that has watched it,
we were supposed to finish.
I know. I'm just shut up. It's gonna be an hour and a half. Don't worry about it. It's almost done. But my favorites are so far Junho, Minso, Junso.
I don't want spoilers.
I'm giving names. That's not spoilers.
Shut
then
up.
What are you on about?
Go on.
I'm looking, I'm scrolling. Donghua and one more. Songhwan. And Yeonkyu. That should be 6. That should be all 6. Those are like so far my favorites. And they only have 3 episodes out, so it's only 3 hours technically.
By next week I'm gonna have there should be a final of 7, right?
I don't know. I said I think they're gonna do 7. I have no idea. They didn't actually say. It might be
7 or 6. But I feel like that would be such a weird downgrade from the boys.
Well, first of all,
make bigger groups. I'm just saying, like, at least go.
If you think about it, a lot of groups are more of the like 6, 7, 8, 9-ish range.
I know.
They're not really that big. There's not that many like huge groups if you think about it. Like that big.
My blueprint is NCT, and those motherfuckers are
shut up.
Adding more. And I'm just like,
okay, listen.
Literally, if I were to look at a new group with fucking 14 members, I'm like, huh, that's kind of small. Like, I'm so used to these losers.
That's disgusting.
Then I'm like, 14, that's kind of a small number.
Yeah, to think that 14 is a small number is disgusting.
I know, it's scary, guys. Never stand NCT. The less stands, the better for me.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
It's a worthwhile mess, but it's a mess.
Shh, don't tell them.
Okay, but
people at the concerts.
okay. But next week, when Crystal catches up, we're gonna talk about that more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like definitely because I'll have actually comparisons, so we could compare to any of the. I feel like the original shows were Produce, the entire Produce series. I feel like those were the blueprint for Mnet's and any competition show at this point. So I'll have all of that to compare to with the old stuff. So I should be having a ideal lineup and at least some context about what.
Yeah, and then she'll actually be able to talk more than me on this topic because, you know, she talks more than me on every other topic, but that's besides the point. It's okay. We love people that talk a lot. Isn't that right? If you could see my smile, my sarcastic ass smile. No, I'm joking. I love you, Crystal.
Yep. But yeah, I guess that's it for this week.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh my god, this was fun.
This was very fun. This is interesting. Well, it's a bit of a mess, and we're sorry, but like,
it was more organized than what it was last week. Last week we had like
it was a pilot episode.
Record. It was a test record, and we were just did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Did you hear about this? But at least we had this. We had that same structure. Thing, but we had it organized.
Yeah, we had a structure this time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna end it the same way that we're gonna end everything from now on, and we're just gonna scream, okay?
Make sure you guys stay tuned for the future episodes and let us know any of your opinions on any of the topics we discussed. Lay leaving SM, competition shows, Big His New Girl Group. I don't know, just like whatever, chat, whatever you feel like it, comment down.
And also, we're gonna put this on what? YouTube.
The goal is Spotify. And YouTube.
Only Spotify.
Apple Podcasts.
If
you guys enjoy this episode, make sure you give it a like and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast.
We don't have those socials up yet, but we will.
For now, just make sure you give this video.
We're a bit of a mess.
I don't know, whatever you like to, what 5-star.
Go follow our social media, and that's it.
Yeah. But until next time, this has been Crystal.
And this has been Dame. And peace. Let's yell. Ready? 3.
Peace out. Come and get it.